Welcome to a new episode on the Crossbar channel. Today's video is another reaction video. So someone sent me this clip from my boys on Talk Sport over in England. Apparently people like reactions to these guys. So let's see what's going on. Someone sent me this link of Darren Bent made a bold statement about Neymar. I'm going to react as I'm watching it. Anyways, let's see what I have to say about it. Let's go. So the other day we did a reaction video on the same, pretty much the same binom. These two guys, Derek Bent and his boy Andy Goldstein. Goldstein made some crazy statement the other day. I guess it's co-host Na's turn. Let's see. Let's hear him. Let's see what he has to say.
I mean, listen, I know he's world class, and I'd have him as a.
Is he world class?
I'd have him as a squad player, but
What? He said we'll have Neymar as a squad player, as a bench player in Arsenal? No way.
You have Neymar as a squad player.
he doesn't walk into anyone starting like.
Wait. When you say Neymar doesn't walk into anyone starting lineup in the Premier League, like anyone, like is it from top to bottom? Or is he talking? Okay, I'm guessing he's talking top 4, top 5, top 6. Does Neymar walks into a top? Who's top 4? Who's top 6? Arsenal is first. Neymar walks into Arsenal front 3. Yeah, definitely Neymar walks into that lineup. If Neymar comes in to United, I'm sure Rashford's going to go central. Neymar's going to take the left side. City. Yeah, I think Neymar walks. Yeah, Neymar definitely walks. Who plays on the left? Grealish or Phil Foden? Come on, man. Let me hear his argument first before I go. Before I start, maybe he has a good point. Let's see.
I think he walks in.
He's Neymar.
Do you know, I'm not criticising his ability. He is honestly, he's phenomenal.
Are you saying?
Okay, at least he says he doesn't criticize his ability. You understand Neymar is phenomenal. So I'm guessing is he trying to say because Neymar's injury history? Is he trying to say Neymar's been accused of having poor work ethic? I don't think that's even accurate. Watching Neymar over the year, Neymar is really great. He works hard. Now, if he's talking about his defensive prowess, then yeah, I don't like so much that he doesn't defend much. He actually, funny thing enough, of the Paris Saint-Germain front 3, Neymar is actually the one that defends the most between Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar, really. But it doesn't defend nearly as much as someone like Sadio Mane, let's say, or Leroy Sané on the left flank. But I understand if he's talking about that, then yes. But yeah, let me hear him out first.
But Neymar does walk into. I think he gets into every side.
No, he doesn't.
Does Neymar walk into every side in the Premier League? I would tend to say yes on pure. But Neymar is better than. Oh, let me not say something crazy while I'm reacting to a crazy statement. I was going to say Neymar is better than every single left winger in the Premier League. And I'm thinking, who's the left winger who's better than Neymar in the Premier League? I'm thinking as I'm talking. I'm thinking. I'm not trying to make a weird statement. As I'm criticizing somebody's bold statement. Whose left winger is better than Neymar? Now we're talking about injuries, injury prone, or the baggage Neymar bring. Like he's a drama queen. That's different from like who's actually better at the left wing in the Premier League than Neymar. Like there's not many left wing. Forget the Premier League. There's not many left winger better than Neymar in the world, really. Are they really 5 better than Neymar? But to give Darren Bent credit, he did say he's not criticizing his ability. So I'm trying to see what's his argument. If he's not criticizing the ability, is it the injury? Is it that he's a drama queen? Like I haven't heard anything. What is he criticizing then? Let's see.
Why are you saying it like I'm going nuts? He's Neymar.
I get his Neymar, but
Does he get into Tottenham side?
Okay, yeah.
He get.
Okay. So in the top 6, again, Tottenham is 4th right now. So it definitely goes on top 4. He said yes to Tottenham. All right, who's next?
Okay,
front 3.
Yeah, what? Right? Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Okay. So you get Man United front 3.
Man United front 3. Personally, Neymar gets to every front 3. If you're talking about the talent, even not just the talent, productivity, really. Man United, who they play? Anthony, Van Hoff, and Rashford. I think Rashford's gonna go centrally or on the right, and Neymar can play left. Let's see.
Yeah, but I'd probably say that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so he gives him Tottenham, he gives him United. Let's go. Now, who doesn't get into then?
Arsenal's no.
He doesn't get into
No.
Arsenal's.
Get into Newcastle's.
Hold on.
Oh hell no! Oh, I forgot. Isn't it an Arsenal fan? Darren Bent is definitely an Arsenal fan. Never mind. It kind of makes sense. He's an Arsenal guy, and he's saying Neymar does. So Neymar gets into United side, Tottenham, and of course United side, but not Arsenal. Let me see if you're gonna say about what to say about City. And he said he gets into Newcastle too.
Hold on. He doesn't get into Arsenal's front three.
No.
Right? To get into Liverpool's, can't
Sure.
fault them, right?
I think he's a world-class player.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at Jurgen Klopp's perspective and looking at that front three, and he's probably thinking, I like that front three that I've got. They're organised, they work hard, they score goals, and probably not.
Okay, the work hard part, I'm gonna give him that. But it's not like Neymar doesn't work hard. I'm guessing he's talking about box to box defending and attacking. I'm gonna give him that for now. Let's see.
Neymar doesn't get in Liverpool's front three.
No.
Okay. I mean, after that, Newcastle he does.
Chelsea's?
Chelsea does, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you Chelsea.
Of course. I mean, then you're just going down the Premier League. So
Manchester City, do you think he gets in that? With the way that Pep wants to play?
Does he?
But see, that's a false argument. I think that's a non-argument he's trying to start. People always say, does he get into a side based on how the manager wants to play? Now, here's two things. They both can be right. Now, people criticize Paris Saint-Germain saying the reason why the players are not involved in the defensive task is because of the club structure. So not much the manager. I remember they saying Thomas Tuchel wanted to implement some style of play, but the people above him, naming Leonardo, was too close to the players. So it's basically the club hierarchy that was enabling the player to do that. Same for Pochettino, same for Laurent Blanc, Ancelotti. So to me, that argument, it tells me the player gets away with it because of the club structure. Okay, let's say that's true. I don't know how much of it is true, but let's say it's true. If it comes to the Premier League, the Premier League club, apparently, according to them, don't have that same issue. So the player will have to do what the coach tells them to do. So they don't have that Leonardo or that Hakalifi. So to me, that tells me Neymar, if he comes to the Premier League, he's going to do what the coach tells him to do, as he did when he was in Barcelona. Same as he does in Brazil, really. So is Neymar a super diva at PSG because it's PSG, the club, allowing him to do that? Or is it Darren Bent saying, because now he's saying he wouldn't get into Guardiola's side, depending on how Guardiola wants to play. So that's telling me, are you criticizing the other coaches that the style of play doesn't allow Neymar to be a better player? So I think if it's PSG fault, if it's the club's fault, it's not the manager's fault. And if Neymar comes to the Premier League, he's going to definitely align with the Premier League's mantra, so to speak. So if he play for Liverpool, he's going to have to do what Klopp tells him. Same for City, he's going to have to do what Guardiola tells him to do, because their clubs are well run according to you guys. So that's not a good argument to say that according to what Guardiola want to do. Guardiola will have him in a heartbeat, and he will figure out a way. Guardiola is so good; is too good of a manager. Klopp is too good of a manager not to figure out how to play Neymar in the squad. So that argument, I refute it.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone's criticising Neymar for his ability on the pitch, because that's for all to see.
Yeah.
But it's what comes with it.
If you had a final of a Champions League,
Yeah.
right, and you've got at your disposal, Haaland's a gimme, right? So we know him.
Neymar.
Right. So,
Champions League.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say Haaland because Haaland is forward. So yeah, if it's a Champions League final and I have Haaland up front, who am I pairing it with?
Finally, you start thinking,
right.
big players.
So you got Foden, you got Grealish, and you got Mahrez.
Neymar's better than all of them combined. I'm not even going to lie. All three combined, Neymar's better than them.
Yeah.
And you've got Neymar. Does Neymar start either side?
But I think you're looking at the name Neymar.
No, I'm asking you. You got.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I don't want to fall into that trap looking at the household name Neymar. But Neymar is 30. It's still highly productive. The only thing you can bash Neymar about is he gets injured. Now, is it a club? Is it a system? Is it, is the French league too physical? He wasn't that injured when he was in Barcelona. He wasn't that much injured all the time. Well, it was kind of a little bit. But it became really apparent in PSG since 2017. So is the French league getting too harsh for him, too physical? Or is it just because he's allowed to do whatever he wants? And if sometimes people accuse him of faking injuries because he wants to go back in Brazil in in this time of year, really in March, February or March. But if the problem is Paris Saint-Germain, how the PSG is ran, then you can't bring that same issue to Premier League because Premier League is supposed to be well run. So what's your argument?
Final of the Champions League. You've got Haaland down the middle. Okay, let's do it one by one. Who you putting on the right?
For City.
Yeah, in Champions League final.
I'm going
I put Mahrez on the right.
On the right, Mahrez?
Right, Foden.
So you're picking Foden over Neymar?
Yes.
There's no right.
No way. That's it. But yet again, typical Englishman picking an English guy over Neymar. Like, to be honest, Neymar walks into the England national team. He's better than all of them combined. Like, he's better than Foden, Mount, Kane, all of them. Nobody. Neymar comes. If Neymar is England, if Neymar is English, he's starting in the starting 11 in the English squad. Facts. Nobody puts him on the bench.
I'm wrong here. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's speak.
So he said, I think it's because he's an Arsenal fan. He said Neymar's not getting to Arsenal starting 11. Completely false. First of all, well, let's look at it that way. Neymar is Brazilian, so is Martinelli. Martinelli is in starting 11 in Arsenal squad. Martinelli is not even close to the starting 11 in the Brazil side. He doesn't even play. If Martinelli was called up in a Brazilian side, he would be the third choice because he'll be Neymar first, Vinicius second. Does Martinelli get third? Is he even in the Brazil squad? It would be now, of course, because Arsenal season. But how are you going to say Neymar wouldn't get into that team when Martinelli is literally third wheeler if he gets called in the Brazil side? Neymar is first and then Vinicius is second. So Neymar is definitely better than Martinelli is definitely better than everything Arsenal has. Now, if you can argue, is it gonna mess up the cohesion of the team? But I'm gonna say if Arteta, Guardiola, Klopp are those great of managers, and the Premier League teams are well run, Neymar will not going to be allowed to do the thing that he's doing in PSG. According to you guys, he's only doing this in Paris because he's been given carte blanche. So if he comes to Arsenal, City, Liverpool, United, he's going to have to be on his toes. And if he's on his toes, nobody's benching him. Neymar is definitely not a bench player. Neymar start in. I don't see. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment below. Which left winger in the Premier League is better than Neymar? Which left winger in the English national team is better than Neymar, really? So the baggage argument, it's a good argument as far as the dressing room, but it's only a good argument when talking about PSG because he has so much power at PSG. The stars have so much power, so to speak. It's not going to be the case in the Premier League, according to you guys. So you can't use that argument against Neymar because if he walks into the Premier League, into Guardiola's side, Guardiola is going to be the boss. Ask Ibrahimovic, ask Samuel Eto'o. Guardiola is going to do it his way. So it's his way or the highway. So if Guardiola does it his way, Neymar buys into it, who's starting before Neymar? Nobody. Nobody in the Premier League, nobody in the English national team. I don't see that many left winger better than Neymar. Now, yeah, you guys let me know. Maybe am I missing somebody? I think Darren Bent is wrong on this one. I wanted to hear him out. I get the argument of the dressing room. I get the argument of Neymar is a diva. I get the argument of Neymar doesn't defend much. But really, it's all those three things. Aren't all those three things only PSG related? Because they're super close with the president, Nasser Al-Khelaifi, and they're buddies with the sporting director. They were Leonardo. If I'm crazy, let me know in the comment below. Now, let me know if I'm crazy, and let me know which team do you think Neymar can get into, given that I just mentioned, that he's not going to have the same diva carte blanche that you're going to have at PSG, who then can bench him in the Premier League. Anyways, that was my quick video reaction. Like I said, someone sent me this clip after I reacted to the other video the other day on Friday, I believe. Should I do more videos like this? I don't know. We'll see how this one does. The other one did pretty well. We'll see how this one does. And if people keep sending me stuff, I will react to them when I get time. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.